I mean, we've been working on music, which has just been an absolute relief. Just finished an album, and everybody could go ahead and listen to it. So that's just really been the most incredible thing, because I mean, the thing on the show that we enjoyed the most was getting a song and really working it out and like seeing like, oh, you do this part, Bri, let's harmonize here, and that's what we did for 3 months in quarantine, and it's like literally on the phone 5 to 12 times a day. So yeah, it's kind of like a crash course in like, oh, let's be in a relationship and do everything else together.
Yeah. Well, give us more details about this album so everyone can go check it out. The names, the songs, if you're doing covers, originals.
Yeah. So, I mean, the album, you can find it at chrisandbrimusic.com. And also on our Instagram. I know. Well, we got to be on it.
Website.
I'm telling you, when we say that we're in sync, like it's for real. Like we make it happen. So the album, it's 10 songs, 5 originals, and then the 5 covers that we sang on the show.
I lyrically can't wait, because when you guys would talk to each other and you would profess your feelings, which I know have only grown since the show, I was like, these are lyrics to a song. It was so beautiful, the way that you would talk about each other in interviews, but then even together. So now that you've had this time away from the cameras and really get to know each other, in real life, as we love to say in Bachelor World, I can only imagine lyrically how beautiful these songs are going to be. We can't wait.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's going to be music gold. And props to you guys, because one thing that I think, I mean, first, for any relationship, I think communication and compromising is key to making something work. And from the small snippets that we saw of you two together, when you would perform and write and express that emotion, it seems like you guys were really connected, and you did such a great job of compromising and working together to make sure everything sounded the best as it could. And so now that you guys are, writing this, did write this album and we're working on it in quarantine away from the cameras, do you still feel like you guys are compromising? And how's that, like the connection and like just working together on an album? Do you guys still at all, I shouldn't even say still, but have you guys butted heads? Are you just like take everything with a grain of salt? How's everything working in that regard?
Again, it's been very smooth, and it's weird that it's been so smooth, especially as musicians and writing this album, in different states over FaceTime with delays. And I recorded in a studio here, he recorded in a studio there, and there's been a lot going on at once. And we've definitely had our, moments where we've been really frustrated, but it's never been with each other. It's never really been with anyone. It's just a situation that no one can control. And so, but he's definitely seen me frustrated. I've seen him frustrated. We vent to each other, and it's nice to, go through all of that together. And I feel like the show and then writing the album has really, sped up the process for us. And we've kind of seen everything, because like Chris said, we came out of this as, a couple, and then also as business partners just overnight. So yeah, it's been crazy and, sped up at the same time, but we've learned to adapt and adjust.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause we started out January just single people, and then we end up in February or later on, whenever the show's done, with, a 4-way relationship. We're friends, we're romantic partners, business partners, as well as musical partners. And so there's been so much to work out, and luckily it's just been so seamless. And I mean, it's just definitely because of the way we feel about each other, but just really, it's the potential that we see in each other as well. Just on all of those levels of, music partners, and we've seen each other grow throughout the show, and then even now, musically. And it's just been the most beautiful, amazing thing to witness. So I don't know.